Hi, everybody. Some really exciting news. We've gotten some really great features added to our Google Meets. We have gotten them. We have breakout rooms. We have whiteboards added. We have blurred features. We have polling and Q&As, and I'm going to show you all how to use these tools now. We're first going to show you how to get our breakout rooms and our whiteboards and stuff. So when you come on to your Google Meets, you're going to basically, it's going to look like this. You're going to hit those 3 arrows at the bottom there, and then you're going to see different things. The first thing you will now see is whiteboards. So you can have a Jamboard that is a collaborative one, and you can choose from a drive. So if you already had one from another meeting, or you have one that you want, you've already made for the kids, or you can start a new one. And you can share it with everybody that's in here, and you can turn on link sharing so everybody can view, or edit, so like these people can edit. And then I can hit send. I say got it. And then you'll see here that you now have this Jamboard that is there, that everybody will be able to go in and make stuff in, edit it, see it, write in it, and you can share it with those people. And now it's all incorporated right into your Google Meets. So you don't longer have to go out and have a different screen. You still have record a meeting, which is there, but look right here, it's here. Breakout rooms. So we can choose how to make breakout rooms. We can say the number of rooms we want. We could have 3, we could have 4, we could have 5. They recommend certain breakout rooms depending on the amount of people you have. So we have that. And then right now I just have, 3 people, my husband and I have a different room, thing open so that there's really only 3 people in here. You could shuffle the view, or you can assign people. So if you had multiple people, but because this participant doesn't have a device, it's showing that I can't put my other, self into this room. But if I could drag guests here. So if I didn't want Joe in this breakout room and I wanted him in another one, I could move right between breakout rooms, or I could shuffle things and have them change. And this was good if you don't, you want to like not have people in there. And then what I do is I hit create, and then I can see that I am in the main room, and then my husband is in the other one. And so it says Joe left the meeting, and then he's in the breakout room, but I can join him. So I can go back into the breakout room and join him. So if I were to go back into the breakout room now and hit join, I am now in the room where he is in. So he's in this room now, and I have gone in to visit him. So remember, you go in to visit the other people, and I can, go out into breakout room 2 if I wanted and join there. And you see that, here I am in this breakout room, and I'm by myself. And then I have the ability to end breakout rooms. So I can end everybody's breakout room. And I will, it's saying return, and then we are all back into that main room now. So here we are in the main room, and, you can go back and assign them or create them right here. So we have breakout rooms now, guys. Yes. Now, other features we have is change layout. So guess what, people? We can now see multiple people, up to 49 people in a tiled area. So you have the ability to tile things as you want. So we go from auto, which, changes it sort of how you want it. This selection is for future meetings. So all of our future meetings. So if you want it tiled so that you can see all your kids, this is how you go to change layout tiles, and you make the maximum 49. Then you also have spotlight and sidebar. But, I would just suggest keeping it a tiled in 49 and then up to maximum 49 so that we have it saved. So now you know that you can see everybody in the tiles. You can go to full screen and we can hit there, and then you're seeing your full screen. You can turn on back out blur. So if we were to spotlight me, so I'm going to pin myself, and I'll sort of show you what it's going to look like. But if I go to background blur, it blurs out my background. So now if I'm looking at it from this view, you see how now my background is blurred. And so this means that now you're not, you're making it so that not everybody can see everything behind you, which is nice. It's sort of like the Zoom virtual backgrounds in a way. And you have that ability now to have that. And your students have that ability to have it too. So if I go in on my other account, you will see that I can turn on background bar so that, it's there for everybody. So students also have the ability to turn on background blur too. The other feature, I'm going to go back to this one because this is the one where I'm sort of controlling everything, is you can turn on closed captionings. We already know that there's that ability. In settings here, you have the ability to do your cameras. You can filter out sound that isn't speech. So if you are worried about, dogs barking in the background, which is something that I have, you can turn out this filter sound that isn't speech. So it makes it a little easier. I would suggest doing that. And then you have the choices for video too here. And then another feature that you can do is you see this little button here. So those are basically most of the settings here. You also have use phone for audio in case, but those are most of the big settings. Now there's another thing too here called meeting tools. You now have the ability to ask a poll. So you can start a poll to find out what people think. So you could say, do you like the new features? And option 1 is yes. The option 2 is no. You can even add options. And then I can hit save. So like I could use this later on. So I can, before the meeting starts, put a few polls in. And I have the ability to show results for everybody or not. And I can hit launch. And then what's going to happen is if I look over here, see that I have a poll. And I can go into the poll and hit yes, and I vote. And then you would see that over here, I am getting one vote that says yes. And then I could hit end poll, and then I would have the results. So you have a polling feature now too. You also in meeting tools have a Q&A thing. So you can allow students to ask questions. So I, as a participant, can ask a question, and I could be like, why is the sky blue? And then what I am seeing, is I'm getting something that says, why is the sky blue? Then I'm seeing that, Alyssa asked this question, and I can mark as hidden or I can mark as unanswered. So while in the middle of the questioning, instead of using the chat feature now, chat's sort of gone, you have these Q&A, you're allowing Q&As in here so that you can have the kids just ask the Q&A. And what kids can do is, that question's really good. So they can upvote it so that, it goes up first, that you see that, more than one person has that question. So then I could be like, hey, Alyssa, the sky is blue because of, and then what I can do is just mark it as answered. So I know that. And I can look at all questions, unanswered questions, answered questions, oldest first, newest first, or popular. And that's why you would upvote it. And then you can go back and, answer these kids' questions using the Q&A. There is also the chat with everybody. Sorry, I forgot that there is sort of chat is still there, but it's, chat for everybody. So you still have the ability to send files and stuff in there, and you can get to the polling right here too. So Q&A can be added in. I would highly recommend using the Q&A feature with your students. It's, get them out of the chat and more into the Q&A for a lot of things, because it makes it easier for you to see, and it makes it easier for the kids to sort of see too, the Q&A feature. So that is another feature we have here. So the grid view, this grid view that we had of this extension is basically going to go away now, because we're going to get rid of the extension, because remember, now you can go into change layout and have those 49 people in. So you're going to see that gone in a few days. These are the latest features. I know it's late. I'm making this and it's almost 11 at night, but I wanted you guys to have this for the morning and know that you could use this. And if there are any questions on how to use any of these features, let me know. I am here to help. You can email me or call me and I will help you.